So today we are looking at question 946, which is validate stack sequences. So the question is a little tricky to understand, so let's go through that. Given two sequences pushed and popped with distinct values, return true if and only if this could have been the result of a sequence of push and pop operations on an initial empty stack. So you have pushed as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and popped as 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. So basically what that means is you first push 1 to the stack, and then you push 2, and you push 3, and then you push 4, and then you pop 4, you push 5, and then you pop 5, and then you have 1, 2, and 3 in the stack, and then you pop 3, pop 2, pop 1, which gives you an empty array. That's the reason why you're returning true. And in this case, when you push 1 and 2 and 3 and then 4, and then you pop 4, and then you have 1, 2, 3, and then you pop 3 and 3, and then you push 5, and then you remove 5, and then you have 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. But in the stack, when you peek into the stack, you have 2 here, and then you have 1 here. So you see that they don't really match. So that's the reason why it's returning false. So I hope that was clear. So let's look at the approach that we'll be taking. The approach that we'll be taking is that we'll actually create an initial stack and try to push the values that we see in the push array into it. And every time we push a particular value into the stack, we try to see if the index that we're pointing at in the popped array can actually, if they actually match and it can be popped. We'll understand a little more about this as soon as I start writing code, and then the time complexity would be off, and because you're going through the array just once, and then the space complexity would also be off, and because you're using an additional data structure, which is a stack, to store the values. So let's start off by initializing that array. Integer stack is new stack. And then you want to keep a track of the index, which will be keeping a track of what we're looking at in the popped array. So what are we doing? We have a for loop. So for int current in pushed, in current and pushed. So what we'll do is we'll push that to the stack for sure. Push and then current. And then what we'll do next is while, so as long as the stack is not empty, and the value at the top of the stack is the same value as the one that we are looking at in the popped array. So this will be index, yeah. So if they are the same, we have to do two things. First thing, we have to pop the stack, and the other thing is you just have to increment index. Yeah. So after you're done through the entire, you're just returning if the stack is empty or not. That is empty. Okay, cool. So quickly let's run this code. Okay, cool. The base case passed, and all the other test cases passed as well. Well, okay. So if you have any other questions about this problem, leave comments below, and I'll be happy to get back to you. And if there are any other particular question that you want me to solve, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.